King's big brother like Becky through that tin of hot dog sausages tonight. She was so excited. I was excited for her being so excited. So the glorious green team have made sure that either Connor or Siobhan will be missing out on 10,000 big ones. Sorry, 100,000, not 10,000. Much more than that. 100,000 big ones come Friday. But what does 100 grand get you these days anyway? I reckon if we all chipped in together, we could get a bish of this.
Want to smell it? Yeah. It's pretty smelly.
A bash of this. And a good old bosh of this. Isn't it weird seeing them in colour? Like, anything other than green and blue looks really odd at the moment. You're so used to seeing them like it. Right, now, if you are from Newcastle, you're probably wondering why your streets, bars and girlfriends seem a little quiet tonight. Well, it's because our booking team thought that we would give you a little rest. But as ever, the Tynes loss is our panel's gain. So please welcome Geordie Shore, Sophie and Gaz, and Big Brother 5's Michelle Bass. That you are not going to tash on with anyone in here, and you're going to keep your parsnip to yourself. Agreed?
I'll try.
Oh, he'll try. Brilliant. Right, let's get in there like swimwear, and shall we talk about the show we just watched? Yeah. OK, let's start with the end of the turf war task. Possibly one of my favourite tasks ever. It really took its toll on the blue team, though, I think it's fair to say. What do you think, Michelle?
I definitely think it took its toll on the blue team. The way they're acting now, they're blowing everything out of proportion.
Do you buy their moaning? Do you think it's...
Oh, they're giving it this, but that's what they wanted to happen to the green team. So if it had happened to the green team, they'd be happy as Larry, wouldn't they? Maybe hasn't got his prize.
They agree with you, now, what did you make of Siobhan and Connor's reactions to the announcement of this week's eviction?
What is Siobhan doing? I don't like it at all. Do you know what Big Brother, right? I'm sorry. But she thinks she's this big G, right? Nicki Minaj wannabe. But the thing is, right, what she's doing is, you know when people say, I'm not bothered, when deep down you are bothered?
Yeah.
So she's going, I'm not bothered, I knew it was me. Liar, she didn't think it was her. She thought she was getting through all at the end.
She did seem initially quite surprised, I think. What did you guys think of this, of the task?
Yes.
Siobhan! What did you think of the task?
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, yeah. The best task ever. Because it just separated them and they were, like, just battling. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Does anybody think it was a bad move for Big Brother?
Showed all the true colours. All the true colours came out with absolutely every single one.
It kind of got them to be really vulnerable, didn't it?
Yeah. They took friends and put them on separate teams, so they were, like, against each other, and it showed who was the friends and who weren't.
Although, when they weren't in the task, they just kind of went back to each other. Although, as the house separated more and more and they won more and more rooms, then that was really, I think, towards the end when we saw what really happened. So, Scott and Lauren had a secret task to make a happy house. Did they succeed, Gaz?
That house will never, ever, ever be happy. Like, it's impossible. No matter what you try and do, that house will... There's too many two-faced, bitchy people.
Oh, OK, so...
It is. They can't help themselves. They have to... Like, everything is just an argument, or everything is just a two-faced bitch. They just can't do it.
Say that Geordie Shore is slightly like that.
Well, if I've got a problem with Sophie, I'll go and see you and you're annoying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't care about it, we're just going to get on it constantly and have a laugh.
The thing is, though, with Geordie Shore, we're all tighter because of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If we argue, I'll go and tell her. If I want to argue with Charlotte, I'll go and tell her.
And I think that is the thing with this house. There aren't many people that will go up to someone's face and say, this is my problem.
Yeah.
Which I think is what Dina was kind of getting at tonight. Yeah, there's very few that will. I think Sarah always wants to talk face to face about... You just rolled your eyes there.
She's paranoid. No, she's just sensitive, that one. She's just sensitive.
We need sensitive little housemates in there. They can't all be bonkers and just mad for it, can they? Although we do like that as well. Right, as we saw tonight, Siobhan was finding it difficult to embrace the harmonious mood, and she launched into what we are calling her Siobhanologues. Have a look at this.
I was like, oh, I'm going to stick up for Dina. Dina, you've got a gob on you.
I have not told anyone to stick up for me.
So why does everyone feel like they've got to back you?
I don't know. As soon as you walk... Well, I'm sure they say the same to you. They're on your side.
No, but I don't need no one to defend me.
I'm not telling anyone to stick up for me, Siobhan.
So why do people feel they need to do it? Because you play the victim.
No, I do not play the fucking victim. No,
all right, Dina, you need to take your voice down, because first of all, I don't want everyone hearing it. Second of all, OK, well, why are you jumping at me, babe? Take that shit into the room and talk to the people who talk behind your back. Don't bring that shit to me. I'm trying to sort it out with you.
Now you're up for eviction, right? And you know how it feels that you might go home.
Yeah, because of you.
Oh, just because of me?
No,
my God,
but I know the two other people, so I'm not bothered.
Just two other people. I'm sure for you to be up, everyone would have had to say your name. Why are you just blaming me?
So what are you trying to say? All 5 people,
well,
so Scott and Becky voted for me. I don't need to work shit out. I'm listening to what you just said.
Work it out yourself.
Why don't you wake up and smell the hummus, OK?
Yeah.
And realise that the same people that are telling you Siobhan has got a problem with you, they're fucking mugging you off, Dina.
OK, so believe it or not, that was them trying to make up this morning after last night's round. No, one of my favourite Siobhanologues, it's very hard to say, was wake up and smell the hummus. What do you make of that semi-kind of making-up session? Is she going to convince Dina?
Yeah, I think that she's... Siobhan's had a bit of her power taken away, and she's not quite used to that. And I think she's basically saying to Dina, don't trust them, don't trust them. And to be honest, Dina was a little bit picked on at certain times within the show, and she's managed to claw that back, you know, and
she's stuck up for herself.
Yeah, she has. So who is Siobhan to have sat there saying, actually, don't trust these people? Why, Siobhan? Because your power's gone a bit?
Yeah. Maybe. You can see Dina's eyes as well. You can see her starting to second-guess everything, I think, tonight when they were sat on the bed. She was like, well, should I not trust Lauren and the people that I thought were my friends? And she seems to be getting really confused by everything she's hearing. Yeah. Now, Wake and Smell the Hummus was a really good Siobhanologue, but we've put together a montage of quite a few more. Have a look at this.
Real friends know when shit's going down. Oh, shit. You've just made it, babe. Excuse me? Too shady for Slim Shady. What world does that count? You've just literally signed, sealed and delivered and put that letter in the post box. It's in a fucking postman's bag at this point. Like, Postman Pat has got it in his van. But you need to check yourself and rep yourself. I couldn't be against a better opponent. Opponent? Opponent, babe, I don't know, but the long and short of it is... It's all done now. It's all good in the hood. Sorted, done, dusted, cremated.
Sorted, done, dusted, cremated. I mean, she just keeps on giving with them. They can be never-ending as far as I'm concerned with her little Siobhanologues. I always forget what they're called. Now, Michelle, Siobhan told Dina today that no one in the house is really friends, but Luke A said that they were a team. So which one would you agree with?
Again, I'd say Luke A is a bit boring. Do you know, he doesn't actually step up that much. But I do like him as a character.
But do you agree that he said that little group, the 4 of them, are a team? Do you think they are? Do you think it's a genuine team?
I agree they're a team. Yeah, the outsiders.
Yeah,
I agree.
The outsiders. Yeah. Now, Caroline has said about Luke A this evening that he's nasty. No. You were the first one to say no, so let's go to you.
He's not that nasty. He sits outside and everyone gravitates towards him and people are coming to him and asking him his opinion and I think he's honest enough to give his opinion, and if people don't like it then they shouldn't hang around with him. And if he's nasty then she needs to do what Siobhan said and check herself and wreck herself.
evening say that she thought Scott could win it. She said that to Connor. Do you agree?
I think the thing is, I didn't like Scott at first, right? I thought he was the most annoyingest little thing I've ever seen in my life, right? Now, he is funny and he is entertaining. Yeah. And I think the thing is, he has just kept himself the whole way through. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And with what he's doing with his hair, what is that?
I think his hair
Shady.
looks
What
great
is that?
how it is
What's the Eminem
now.
look? I don't understand.
I think it looks so... Do you think he looks better?
He looks better with the blonde compared to that pink poodle thing he had on his head.
You see them cutting it?
What are they doing? Cutting it? The butcher and the
hacking away.
Gaz, now, I don't know if you all know this, but Gaz lived and worked with Luke S in Malia in 2009. Yeah. So you know him quite well, I would imagine, or you did a few years ago. Yeah. Is this a true representation of what you know of him?
He is. He's just like one of them kids that he's got nothing about him. Yes, honestly, I like it because he'll say like a little word here and there, but like we've got the pool, everyone's diving in.
Do you like him?
I do like him, but I'm saying...
right, OK. I just wanted to check, because you just said there's nothing about him.
In our group, like, everyone's, like, doing stuff, and he'll just be standing there, and he'll say the odd little word here and there, or we'll all do something fun. He'll be standing by the side of the pool, like, posing. He's a vain person. Like,
I think you can see how much he looks at himself in there, because they're surrounded by mirrors.
We'd all, like, share clothes. Everyone lived together. He had his suitcase with, like, a lock on. So, like, looking about that vest, he was like, oh, mate, come on, like...
You are not
really...
going to trash his things?
Exactly, he hates all that, so... But I think, with the bird situation, he's a proper lad. So in Malia, he'd pull girls, he'd do all that, but I think he went for Sarah originally. I think she's just totally pied him off. And because he's got nothing about him, he's gone for... I think he feels like he's got to pull a bird. Oh. Do you know what I mean? He gets all his mates are like proper lads. So I think
to show his, like, laddom.
Exactly. He feels like he's got to pull someone. So he's been palmed off for Ashley.
Oh, OK. The parsnip...
Originally, he would go for Sarah. Like, I know he would. I know for a fact he would. He knows for a fact he can't pull her, so he's gone for Ashley.
It's just like... He's like Scylla. So, the parsnip has shot his load of opinions all over the studio, but why should he have all the fun? Why not type us some tweet nothings or get... like that, tweet nothing? Yeah. Or get onto the website. All the details are on the screen now. Still to come, we'll be doing what the housemates wish they could do when we discuss who, what, when and why of this week's nominations. But eviction number 6 has been set. Either the con man or our South London sister will be getting the boot on Friday. It is time for you to save your fave. On the side. We knew who we were going to nominate, but we shouldn't have said their initials, should we? B and D. Brian Dowling. That's who it was going to be. Right, anyway, wide open. Here comes a massive exclusive.
That was not a fight.
Yeah, it was. He just...
Oh, my God. What?
I know. I know.
She has no shame. She's shameless.
Oh, that stinks!
Good job I haven't got a sense of smell. Why is she so shameless? Why is she so shameless? I find it very annoying.
Oh, Becky!
It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable behaviour.
Of course it is.
No, she didn't fight. She, like, literally, like...
Shit herself.
Like...
I can't
That wasn't on the top 50.
That was like...
wasn't on the top 50, it wasn't on the top 100.
Smile, innit?
That was like somebody sat on like a squished book.
Was going in the bathroom.
Like you just
not acceptable behaviour.
There is nothing wrong with a little trump. Trumping is natural and it should just be accepted. Right,
natural as masturbating.